Hey all, this is going to be a quick one, but I was just running through this month's side quest, the Contest of Realms, yesterday, and both of my apocalypses were in war, and he's who I usually bring for this particular node, Hard Knock Life, because I really don't like dealing with Disorient, and Apocalypse, of course, becomes immune to it. And I realized while I was running this that Elsa was um, my next best option. And then I realized that she was actually good for uh, quite a few of these fights. And I get asked from time to time where exactly I use her and what exactly I think that her utility is good for by people who don't really see much in her other than, hey, another skill champ with some burst damage and some damage over time. Cool, bro. And so there you go. I mean, clearly she did not trigger Hard Knock Life because she wasn't actually blocking. She was just you hit block in the same spot where it would cause a well-timed block, and she evades and counters. So as long as you stay on top of that, she completely avoided that damage from Red Hulk, and she also doesn't take any block damage, so she doesn't have to worry about Aggression Fury. Similarly, that evade counter works on unblockable attacks, which helps you get around this, I believe, Armored Assault is the node, where whenever they have an armor up, they're unblockable. So you have to dance a little bit while you're waiting for the evade counter to come back, but you get easy openings as long as you're willing to wait, and she does plenty of damage. I mean, that node was Power Shield, so that was a little more dramatic, but you saw how she was reliably doing damage even in between her specials because of that bonus she gets on her from her busted debuffs on critical hits. So here we see how she's an evade counter as well. We intentionally proc that first evade, parry, double medium, now he has a cold snap up. Now, in particularly long fights, Elsa is not the best evade counter in the world, especially if the opponent is stun immune, because you do have to finish a combo with that medium, and it's not always safe. But if you can ever stun, she's very helpful. And in longer fights where you might run out of those incinerate pieces of ammunition, I actually forget the exact name right now, if you can manage to bring Tigra, she reduces or she extends the duration of the cold snap and makes her that much better of a evade counter because she can keep it up at all times. Also, for a number of these, since the opponent goes unblockable, exactly how long her evade counter cooldown is can start to matter. You can bring Beast to shorten it, and hopefully he gets buffed at some point, but right now I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing that. The other thing we're showcasing here in this Black Panther fight is that her evade counter counts as an intercept. This is fairly well known, but it has quite a bit of utility in a number of current war nodes, and whenever you have something like Foresight or Mighty Charge, as this node had, as long as it's the first Mighty Charge and not the later ones that come with Unstoppable. Anyway, hope that this short ode to Elsa maybe opens some eyes, or maybe you'll go check her out. I would also recommend the channel of RobHopp 20, the leader of my Alliance Savage Squad. He has a rank 3 Elsa and uses her almost every war to very good effect. So if you're looking for more Elsa content, check out Rob. Alright guys, catch you next time.